改めて自己紹介を。私は代行者シエル。現在ここへ主の皆において第7の死因よ、キヨ。今鉄は炎に精霊よ、この魂を救いたまえ。シエル先輩ですか？確かに私の方が活動期間は長いのですが。いえ、嫌だなんてとんでもない。ぜひその呼び方でお願いします。実はその方が慣れているんです。
Hey guys, Kouta here. Happy summer. I hope you're all doing well and staying cool. These heat waves have been absolutely brutal lately. Today, we're rolling for C.I.E.L, one of my favorite Type 1 heroines, and the goal is NP5. I'm also hoping to pick up some copies of USO For and Dobrynia along the way, so hopefully it all works out. If you enjoy these videos, I'd really appreciate a like on the video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. It genuinely encourages me to keep sharing these silly little adventures with all of you. Alright, let's see if Senpai decides to come home. I got one of those on the daily rate ups, so... Oh, there we go. More Tamamo Cat. 4-star CEs. One of my favorite things about C.I.E.L is actually how Tsukihime tells her story. It doesn't try to convince you immediately that she's amazing, at least not in my opinion, next multi. But it lets you sort of discover that. It drip feeds it throughout the story, and I like that kind of storytelling. At least when it comes to the characters themselves, it lets me really form my own opinions and ideas around them as I get to know them. Whereas Ordeal suddenly captures your attention. She's, you know, the bright, energetic one. So it's interesting, but yeah, she's definitely my favorite of the Tsukihime story. And yeah, she grows on you, despite, you know, her tragic past. Oh, nice. You got a 5-star CE. Man, the Durga propaganda is definitely working there. Oh boy. It's not a Kouta summoning session without BG showing up. Oh wait, that's a long pause. Servant. Double-sided Lancer. Is it Dobrynia? If the rate up is on, let's see. Okay, so that's a good sign. We got Dobrynia first. Nice. Man, she looks good there. Let's hear her.
暑いので自分から水着になったぞ。合理的だぞ。ドブルイニャニキチッチだ。俺が着替えてしまったからにはもう大丈夫。敵はもちろんボコボコにするし、目いっぱい楽しむぞ。
Haha, nice. If you know, you know. Well, I'll just tell you guys. If you don't know, Dobrynia is gender bent. And that final line there sorta reminded me of a more masculine version, but dude, nice. That's a good multi, I guess. I don't guess, that's rude. Next multi. That is a good multi. Yeah guys, good luck with these summer banners. These split SRs are quite the adventure. I have a lot of... Oh nice. I have a few friends that are really big USO For fans, and rightfully so. She's freaking precious. So I wish you guys really good luck getting the favorite out of the two if you have one in particular. I'm here for both of them, so we'll see. Yeah, I start off talking about C.I.E.L and then Dobrynia shows up. Multi number 4. I'm hoping these rolls aren't crazy, but we'll see. After the Space Eresh rolls, I'm still a little bit dumbfounded. The first 5 just showed up so quickly, and then that MP6 took us all the way to pity. We got to test out the pity, I guess. I double checked, and it turns out that it was pity. I wasn't certain at the time if it was, but it was. It's because so the last card wasn't Space Eresh, but that's because I didn't roll for the anniversary day itself. I took a few days and I did daily summons. Yeah, I'm usually a little slow and don't really get, oh, that's a pause, unless I didn't tap. That should be a gold at least. And it's a Lancer. Alright, so we're starting with the, the Brinias. So as far as I understand, this CL is not really the CL we know, so I'll see how that all shapes up. Let me know how you guys are feeling about her, if you read Tsukihime, and if you didn't. Might be interesting to see different takes. Oh wait, Avenger, yep, Zufu, nice. Okay, so oh, I did not update that, did I? I'll do that now. There's our first Zufu. Nice, okay. The scary part is if we got like 5 Dubrinias plus and no Shufus, that's happened before, and those summer banners are never fun. You end up like 12 summer core days and 1 summer Anna, and then MP6 comma, and it's like, what the heck? But that's a good start. SRs. God, she's so cute.
Avenger, グッサマ求む。あ、違う。ジョフクだよ。空水着だよ。喜べ喜べ泣き叫べ。照れてんだろ。照れてんだろ。あ、ほら、やめろ。背を向けて肩をすくめるな。
How did you know? Man, she's precious. Welcome home, Jufu. Nice, I'm happy about that. Man, her voice lines make her even cuter. I don't know if I was blushing, as she said, but I was smiling from, you know, one corner of the mouth to the other. Alright, next multi. Very solid start. I like that. But yeah, guys, so C.I.E.L, I know it's really different than the C.I.E.L we know from Tsukihime, but what I also want to point out is that, to me at least, she's, I don't know if hilarious or funny is the right way to put it, but to me she's more like Anniversary Part 2 servant, not so much a gold summer servant, so we'll see. Berserker, okay, that can't be. Oh boy, here we go. No! It started just like the space. Oh, sorry, my sound got cut off there. It started just like the Space Eresh rolls already. Oh, come on. Freaking Vlad. Well, there's our first USO. And I like Vlad. Vlad gets way too much hate, but I updated the spook counter to a USO icon, 1 because it looks better, and 2 because it's freaking appropriate. There's only really one radar, or one one spook SSR that is not NP5, and I think it's Nito Avenger, so for the most part, it should be USOs. Oh, come on, Vlad, why? Well, that's... how it begins. I think the game sound isn't super in sync with my capture card, but I can't tell. Caster, that also can't be her. You've got to be kidding me. What the Waver, what the? No, you're beyond retired. There's a, oh my gosh. There's a long story with Waver. But that should be NP13 Waver? Oh man. So much for the good start. Back-to-back SSRs and not the raid up. Oh, come on. That's a wicked counter on screen right there. That's not good. Okay. Well, you know what? We shake it off. Next multi. I don't want to say that's payback for Summer Eresh or Space Eresh, but we got 5 of her so fast. But then she took me to pity. Is this even more revenge? Like carryover revenge? Come on. That could have been 2 CLs. Well, this is the summer banner of all time so far. Unless our SSR count here is wicked good. It's not looking hot. Next multi. Man. Freaking A. Alright. Opportunity cost is not fun right now to think about. So, yeah. Ciel. First of all, Ciel, please show up. Second of all, about her, what I think about her gameplay is that, and I'm going to speak about this because I was asked in the Space Eresh roles and not here. I haven't, you know, shared these with you guys. But is NP1, oh, come on. Okay. Black girl again. Is NP1 enough though? And yeah, guys, NP1 is, in my opinion, completely fine when it comes to someone like Ciel. First and foremost, you just want to get that first copy. She's incredible on just standalone, and she doesn't need higher NPs to perform. She's a freaking machine out of the box. So anyone that's chasing NP5 or further NPs is well, they may be doing it to extract the most value out of the MP damage, yeah, in part, but it's most likely a character decision with Ciel from Tsukihime. These are servants that we've known from Type Un and have been favorites for a long time already, like Eresh, Oberon, Akko, Lucine, you know, that kind of thing. Or, you know, Alice and, yeah, and I said Alco. Lancer, is that Dobrinia? But I guess there is one bigger reason than the NP damage itself for going for additional copies. Gold Servant, and I'll tell you guys about that in a bit. Lancer again. Okay, so we're very lopsided Dobrinias. That's fine. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But yeah, so multiple copies are good because serving coins are good in my opinion for her. And more than anything, you want to, if you really like her, especially for gameplay, you really want to get those Append Skills like Append 2 and the Append 5, I believe. The new crit one. Oh no, sorry, the new CD one. up and online, but you also want to take her to 120. So all this to say, you really want servant coins, not so much that slightly more MP damage. Okay, Lancer again. So if this is Dobrinia, we're topping off Dobrinia fast. Yep. Now we need to see C.I.E.L. I'm happy that that Jufu is here. So, but if you had asked me if I wanted 5-1 of either, I would have chosen Jufu. Don't tell Dobrinia that, but you know, Gacha will troll you and do it the other way around. Next multi here. And you also want to focus on her class score if you can, because her internals are awesome, but she's across her whole kit, she's only missing Star Gen and native attack ups, so, and you can pretty easily give her the attack ups with various supports, and now the Leo C, but Star Gen, you gotta kind of go out of your way for it, and it's found across like quick and arch supports usually, and you'll want to use Koyan with her a lot. So okay, next multi, see the SQ count's already up there, and no CLs because of the spooks. Gold Servant, Lancer again. Yep. So we're going top heavy. I will just leave Dobrinia there at 5. I guess I'll do 5+. That way it's pretty obvious that there's not spooks, but additional ones of her. Did I not tap? I did not. Oh. Okay, nothing there. 600. The 2 SSR expected-ish land. Well, we do have 2 SSRs, they're just spooks. That should be MLB of the Red of C. Okay, nothing there. Man, are we... I'll say it. Are we going to pity for the first one? Oh, come on. Please show up before that. We need a pick-me up here. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Inverse milestone. We finally dipped under 4-figure SQ. Well, no, that'd be 5-figure. Oh well. Double-sided Lancer, yeah. More Dobrinia. Come on. C.I.E.L Moon Cancer, yeah, maybe. Heck yeah. Okay. Welcome, C.I.E.L. You finally decided to show up.
こんにちは。召喚してくださってありがとうございます。私はいえ、宇宙から来た吸血鬼ハンター風の種の教えを伝えるシスターかもしれないハイスクールの上級生系サーバントです。まさに謎の大公社 C.I.E.L ですね。何の略称かはトップシークレットなので C.I.E.L とお呼びいただければ。これからよろしくお願いします。ところで念のための確認なのですが、そちらに旗迷惑な神祖の王族とかいたりしませんよね。
You, I cannot say I do have true ancestry, but nice. Welcome home, C.I.E.L. That is our first copy. Okay, we're back on track. Let me get her counter updated. Man, she's so cute. And she's definitely totally not C.I.E.L. She's a nun and a high school student, and yeah, you know, so mysterious. Much wow. Welcome home. Alright, and now we hope she comes home 4 more times. Next multi 690. I also just realized gold cards can be Janako, and that is a true villain arc if it happens. Let's hope that doesn't happen across any of the moon cancers that we see. So while she asked if I have any like true ancestor royalty or whatnot, I'll talk about some of my personal, I guess. Well, it's no, that sounds weird. I'll talk about what ancestry I do have and where I'm from, really. And it's relevant right now, sort of. I am from Argentina. I'm from South America. And the World Cup is going on right now. So Argentina has made it all the way to the grand final. And today is Saturday the 18th. The grand final is tomorrow, the 19th. It's actually at a reasonable time where I can enjoy it. And I'm looking really forward to it. Argentina rather, is up against Spain. I think I said that. And it should be exciting. So if you follow football or soccer at all, let me know what your thoughts are about the whole shebang, the whole cup and the final, or just anything about it. And vamos Argentina if you're in the Latin American crowd. I will say though, the games haven't been Kouta friendly time. They often like to show them at like 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'm from. Gold Servant. Berserker. Okay, Lancelot. See, that's more reasonable. Not Vlad, but okay. So there's off rate up SR. You could have been Jufu though. So not only have the games been at a unfriendly time for me, but it's been a bittersweet and complicated World Cup for me emotionally. My father passed away the first week of January, and he was the biggest football fan I know, and he actually migrated here from Argentina. So did I, since I was born in South America. But large in part to play football, play soccer here in academia, and go to the Naval Academy, since my grandfather on my father's side came to the US first as part of like a Navy agreement with the United States from Argentina. And yeah, he's the biggest football fan I know, and last World Cup Argentina won it as well, and I just kind of wish, you know, I had gone to watch these games with him. Avenger, Jufu. Nice, okay. Thank you, Jufu. Good time to show. You're changing the mood a bit here. But yeah, it's been an interesting World Cup. I'm looking forward to the grand final tomorrow, since I'll be with him in spirit, and I also like football and grew up playing football, and I haven't watched many of the games, so this will be fun for me. I'll get to spend it with my hero, my idol. And he'll be within me and shapes who I am, and we'll watch some soccer together. And my family is also going to be watching it and celebrating. My mother and my sister live in another state, so I'm sure they'll be messaging me and sending me photos with their little Argentina shirts on, and it'll be a nice little experience. And my wife will just kind of be there like, yep. She's not too into or much for, you know, the sport ball, but she will be there with me in spirit, and it'll be fun. Okay, so we're at 900 with only one C.I.E.L. Oh boy, here we go. It's sort of like a fresh start from what would be an original pity number. I did not tap. Yeah, happy summer, guys. One of my favorite things about summer in FGO is seeing the whole community wake up. I know right before it, well, since we get an anniversary, it's all kind of together. But yeah, everyone just sort of wakes up and it's nice. Avenger Jufu? Yes, okay. So we're flattening out on the SR land. That's good. Now let's flat out and then some on the SSR land. Next multi. See, I don't know. There'll be times where I think the sound is not in tune, but then other times where I feel like it is. And it's probably the connection to my capture card. It just kind of throws me out for a loop. So, talking about the community here, everyone shares their roles. They talk about their favorite servant designs, and it's fun. Moon Cancer, C.I.E.L, yes, okay. Nice. Alright, there is C.I.E.L number 2. Man, I saw 3 there and I thought I miscounted, but that's Juvu. Okay, let's hope we ride this C.I.E.L into a little bit of a streak. Can we do that? That may be a pause. Yes, it is. So it's a servant. More Dobinia. Yes. Nothing there after Dobinia. Next multi. I know that just amongst the closer part of the community that I'm a part of, there were many of my friends going for higher NP copies of C.I.E.L, and I think that across the board most of them had pretty unfortunate luck. So I'm hoping I don't have to join them, but if I do, they may feel a little closer to my experience here. We'll see. All this to say, let me know in the comments how your rolls went. Moon Cancer again? Yes, okay. Nice. So we are on a tiny bit of a streak here. Nice. Two of her not far apart. So let's hope it keeps going. Continue mysteriously showing up here unassumingly, and I will be happy, Ciel. Take a page out of the Space Eresh rolls. Gosh, when I'm updating these counters and we get over 900, I start to get the ones and the other numbers all mixed up, and I try and watch my rolls while speak to the open mic, and I'm not very good at multitasking. I'm very, very good at honing in on one thing and doing that way too critical. Oh, Jumpscare Dobinia. But multitasking, no. I hurt myself and others around me and break everything that I touch. But I try to do it a bit for the rolls, and even that gets all over the place. If you guys are regulars and tune in for some of my yapping, you see it happen all the time. And I guess I'll talk about these Gacha summon videos. Why do I do them? I am not very social in general, and I'm not very active on Discord socials, less now than ever before too. So I don't really have opportunities to connect too much with you guys. And with these little videos, and I get more opportunities to speak to the mic and feel like I'm talking to you guys, like the community and the friendships I've made across the comments, and it's always a joy. And you probably just need to tune in to 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and it's fun. Okay, Lancer, the Brignac. Right. Ciel, let's get back on track. We're hoping you come back here pretty soon. Come on, Moon Cancer cards. So already, we're month 7, well past the half of the year. And it's been quite a year for Type Moon fans, huh? So many big releases. Base Eresh, after all this time, is actually real. We are getting Ciel. I argue it was already crazy enough, but they made that seem like it would be a one-off and we'd never get any more. And then of course the more negative crowd said, oh, because of XYZ, this is the only one time Nasu's going to bring in any of the Tsukihime characters. And I get it. She's not connected to Tsukihime, at least not on a surface level. But naysayers were wrong. We now have Ciel as well. Now Shiki win, and not Dinosaur Shiki, but Shiki Tono. I know it'll happen. Especially after LB7 and the blatantly obvious Shiki Tono. Alright, next multi. A little bit of a dry spell compared to the second and third copies, but we'll see. We also got Alice and Aoko and Sojiro with the actual collab, the Mahosukai no Yoru collab earlier. That was crazy. I am so freaking happy. I love Type Moon. Or sorry, I love Tsukihime, but my favorite Type Moon work is Mihoyo. I do want to go through the Tsukihime remake at some point soon, just because it's been a while, and I reread Mihoyo every year or two, so I want to get back to diving into the Tsukihime remake, since it's been a while, and when it came out I just kind of powered through it. It's also annoying, not annoying, but I wanted it to be out on PC by now, since it was out on consoles, but it's not. They just never brought it over. I have a PS5 that I freaking never use, but I have Tsukihime on there, so maybe it'll give me the excuse I need to actually sit down and turn on my PS5. Okay, Gold Servant. And then I may get rid of it, but... Oh, Caster. I thought it was a Moon Cancer. Okay, it's Guild. A more reasonable SR gold card. Come on, Moon Cancer. A bit of a dry spell here. Okay, that's a pause. Moon Cancer, maybe. Nope. Jufu, please. Okay. That's good. That's our fourth Jufu. I do hope to get NP5 Jufu. We also got Chibihika recently. That was freaking cool. Totally unexpected and obscure, Type Moon related. I had fun going through all that. Hold on. I think I messed something up. Okay, no, we're good. Next multi. That's... Oh, what? No, that's 1500 Jufus. Okay, well, that should be SQ. Okay, so I did in fact mess something up. All good. All good. Alright, Gold Servant. Moon Cancer, maybe, please. Asking you shall receive. Yes, okay. Fourth CL. Nice, okay. A real comeback here. Last card, 2 there. Save the multi. Okay, we keep going. Come on, CL. One more. I will say, now that we have multiple pities, it becomes kind of interesting to keep track. So from that moment, right? From that, we could go all the way to a new pity. Gold card. Oh, Lancer. Man, that would have been the dream. Hey, Dubinia. Yeah, so this will be the first multi after the 4th copy. I pointed out, but I very likely will not be able to keep track of that. Actually, I will, because it would make a flat 2400 the next pity. Okay, yeah, so the numbers just work out that it's pretty easy to do that. At least with the 1500 count where we got the 4th CL. Okay, next multi. Maybe I will slow down a bit, because I do this thing where when I get jumpy and nasty, I start just hyper tapping, and that's bad mojo usually. Okay, so we're now into the high 8,000s. Okay, next multi. Oh. I didn't tap. Sorry. Well, we beyond have that MP5. He says to maybe slow down while speeding up. Alright, 1650. It'd be cool if we could end on a rainbow, right? That'd be cool. I know I probably don't need to say it, but I'll say it. I was born with a speech impediment, so if it feels like I stumble with words, or sounds like I stumble with words rather, it's because I do. Speaking is pretty tough for me, but I'm obviously now, you know, in my mid-30s and had to do a bunch of like speech rehab growing up, and it's definitely okay now, but growing up was tough with it. Avenger Jufu? Okay, nice. So I got my MP5 Jufu as well. Okay, so counters look good. Now we just need our last CL. And let's do a little bit of a check here. We're at 1710. That would be the 7th multi. That would be 210 after last pity, and that'll be a little check-in. I'm considering using a USO for her 5th copy, so I may come back to that. This will be next multi. Just because spoiler, I also believe I will be rolling for MP5 BB Dubai for her supportive capabilities that get better with NKP copies, especially because I main Teska for PAs and interns. I'm sure at some point I'll need multiple MP levels on her for her kids, so okay, nothing there. Next multi, 1770. I don't think I tapped. Well, now I did, so nothing there. Next multi, 1800. So this will be like 300 after, right? Yep. Ranger Jufu. Yes, it is. Come on, Moon Cancer. That's a very oh no, my voice. That's a very long pause. Oh, an answer. Oh, that could have been it. Next multi. Do we stop there? Let me think about this. Alright, I'm back. So, I gave it a good 330 after MP4, and she didn't show. So, I will pick up her last copy with a USO. Especially because we just got 2 more freaking USOs, and I just have so many. So, yeah, that's a wrap for our rolls here. Thank you guys. That was good luck in turning it around after those 2 spooks. 1830s. A lot. We'll see. I'm content there. Let's get out of here. That was a lot of fun. Let me update the counter since we're using a USO. There we go. I'm really happy we got to finally roll for C.I.E.L. She's one of my favorite Type Moon heroines, so seeing her finally arrive in FGO and even getting the chance to roll for her today was really special. I always enjoy making these summoning videos, and I'm really glad I got to kick off summer with you guys here. I'd love to hear how your rolls went, so let me know in the comments. Did C.I.E.L come home? Are you planning to keep rolling, or are you saving for someone later this summer? I'd also love to hear how your summer's been going so far overall. If you've enjoyed hanging out with me today, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on the video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and encourages me to keep making these summoning videos and sharing them with you. Thank you all for spending part of your day with me. I hope that C.I.E.L and all of your other summer servants are kind to you. Happy summer, vamos Argentina, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye bye.